I need big lights, I need big mics, I need fancy cameras, I need a backdrop, I gotta spend tons of money on that. I need the YouTube pillow.
How can I help you be on this stage talking next year? Like, how can I help you take better photos? How can I help you?
So let's use Casey as an example, right? Like when we first started getting together.
In this video, you will learn the rules and strategies Peter Mckinnon used to grow his channel to over 5 million subscribers on YouTube. What's going on, ambitious creators? It's Idris Ndagba here, helping ambitious creators like you go big and go bigger on YouTube. If this is your first time on the channel, make sure you are subscribed and click the bell to get notified for upcoming videos just like this one you are watching. Alright, so now it's time to learn from Peter Mckinnon, and here are his top 10 rules for YouTube success. Number 1, start with what you have.
You'll notice that just about every YouTuber starts or still is in their bedroom or some sort of room in their house. It's the basement, it's the garage, it's the shed out back. That's where I started, the spare bedroom of our home, and made it into a set, and it only expanded once the business, because this turns into a business eventually if you're serious enough about it, and then that expands, and then you need somewhere for that to go, but you don't have to start there. A lot of the misconception is like, all right, I'm gonna start a channel, so what do I need? I need big lights, I need big mics, I need fancy cameras, I need a backdrop, I gotta spend tons of money on that. I need the YouTube pillow. Do we have the YouTube play button pillow? I need that. I can't have a channel without that. Everyone has that pillow. You really just need, like at the very core of it, you just need something to record yourself, to record your message, to record your story. And bit by bit, you can improve on that. But I think a lot of people don't start because they're waiting either to save up for like the massive office or the huge studio, or people don't start at all because they're just intimidated to get into the whole buying of all of this stuff. So they just put it off.
Number 2, share your knowledge.
I got into this because I wanted to share my knowledge, right? And it wasn't until I started providing value for people, no holds barred, without expecting a return, when it became successful, right? I don't care. Like if I don't teach it, someone else is going to teach it. And like, well, why do I need to hoard that knowledge? Just take it. Take everything I have. That's what my whole channel is about. Like, here's everything I know about this subject. That's why I got into this. How can I help you be on this stage talking next year? Like, how can I help you take better photos? How can I help you just keep doing what you love better so that you enjoy it? Like, it doesn't need to be anything more than that. And that's all I wanted from this in the first place. And I think that's why it worked.
Number 3, get people to click.
Unfortunately, with the landscape of YouTube and how this works and algorithms and people clicking on things, the title and thumbnail are everything. If you don't have a compelling title that goes with the compelling thumbnail, if they're not both high caliber and work together to create magic, your video is just not gonna get viewed as much. There is no rhyme or reason, it's kind of just everyone's opinion. I'm gonna take more of like the blanket statement approach to this and just tell you it's important. Sometimes I spend more time on the title and thumbnail than I do even making the entire video. We'll have a video done and then I'll hum and ha over a title and thumbnail for a day and a half, and I still won't like it, and I'll post it, then I'll change it again. It's gotta hook people, but it's gotta be honest. You know, YouTube really relies on baiting people into clicking on something, but then if it's too strong clickbait, it's not what it appears to be, then you know, you're gonna lose trust from your audience, and it just diminishes the value of your content, so that it can hurt you, it can help you. It's a very interesting thing that you kind of just have to try out on your own. It's a lot of trial and error. A good looking thumbnail too also just conveys that you care, that you're trying, actually thinking about the thumbnail before you start, even if you have to take a screen grab because that's all you have, but at least plan it out so you know which one is going to perform the best for you.
Number 4, show your personality.
And I was always mixing vlogs in because I wanted to show that personality side as well, as didn't want it to all just be behind my set, talking cameras, everything, screen recording, screen capture software. I wanted to show myself as well and show a bit of my life and my interests and the things that I was into, and put those techniques to use, to show like, yeah, I can do these things too. This is what it would look like. And then I could take tidbits from those videos and teach them, and it would just kind of go back and forth and feed each other.
Number 5, do it for the right reasons.
I think having the right intention, having the right goal, having the right reasons to start a channel will already make you more successful than just starting it because it's something people do. I think if you put your art first and your message first, the other things will follow if those things are like pure and true, and you know, they're transparent.
Number 6, focus on one channel.
If I think about another channel and uploading content to that channel, I just think, why am I doing this? I should be focusing on the main channel that's working, that people like, that they're subscribed to. I shouldn't be spending my time here today, which we all don't have very much of. I feel like that time should be spent working on the business. This is what works. That's what I go to work. That's like when I go to work, it's this. Why would I be uploading to something that has a couple hundred subscribers or a couple thousand and putting all the effort and time? Because I can't do anything half-assed. Like I got to go hard for all things.
Number 7, don't be obsessed with the numbers.
I would refresh stats, no exaggeration, like 15 plus times a day. I couldn't go to bed until I knew what the day ended at numbers wise. How many subscribers did I get today? How many views was I at? Like, it was exhausting. It's just such a fast way to burn out. And then you're creating for the wrong reasons. You're just creating for the numbers versus creating things because you're a creator and you want to make something. Don't look at everything. One of my YouTube partner managers told me this once. Don't look at everything on such a granular level. That's not gonna help you. Looking at them once a week, a couple times a month to see where you're at, what people like, what went well, what didn't go well, that's fine, but don't obsess over it. Don't let those stats guide the content. It's a lot easier said than done. Take it from me.
Number 8, make a good content.
You do need some very basics. You need good light. You need good audio. Without those things, it's very hard for people to watch and consume that content. You can get good light by facing a window. You can get good audio by making sure that mic is nice and close to your mouth. Those things will work for you, but you gotta make sure that you're putting some effort into those, because without good audio, no one wants to watch. And without really good light or some kind of nice composition, it's hard for people to watch and it distracts them. You wanna make sure you put some effort into it because these are things that need to happen.
Number 9, find someone that inspires you.
So let's use Casey as an example, right? Like when we first started getting together, I was like kind of inspiring him for a better production value, like getting creamier shots and like using ND filters and more like cinematography techniques and stuff like that. Not that he doesn't know any of that already, but I think that's where I inspire him, and where he inspired me was like being a better storyteller. I just always struggled with like finding a narrative and being able to like properly construct a vlog episode that had like a point to it, that had like merit, that had like vlogging with intent instead of just heading out for the day and being like, I'm here, now I'm here. It's so cool. Since you guys started hanging out, I can really see his production quality increasing, and we can see your storytelling getting better as well.
And finally, number 10, learn more.
Look up tutorials, watch different videos, attend seminars, buy training, find training, free training, friends that know how to use the program better than you. Ask questions, do everything that you can to learn that software, because that's only going to help you when you're shooting in the field. And what I mean by that is you want to plan those shots ahead of time so that you know how you're going to edit. So if I think to myself, okay, I'm going to film my friend walking by the screen, and then I'm going to do a transition that masks him out into the next clip. So I'm going to shoot accordingly to get those clips so that I can bring them into my editor and then edit that transition to make it actually come to life and happen. So learn that software, people. Just get into it. Dive in, lock the door, crack a Red Bull, and just go.
Click here to watch recommended videos of the series. I will see you in the next video. Enjoy yourself and keep creating.